Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your October 2022. Well, okay. Your October 2022 monthly reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These flipped out just as I was about to shuffle the Temperance card, the Sun card, and the Four of Coins, being Four of Pentacles. You know, something that you've taken your time on, that you've maybe been holding on to. I'm hearing some of you have taken your time in terms of building up wealth, building up money, making big changes for yourself. You've taken quite the slow pace, being a bit more methodical, wanting to make sure that you cross those T's and dot those I's towards whatever big changes you'd be making in your future. I'm hearing for some of you, you've been like stacking the cash, putting money in investments, really living below your means in order for you to be able to come about with the finances, the money, whatever it is that you may need. I'm hearing some of you are trying to save up to buy a house. Some of you are trying to start a new business, something new, big changes are coming around for you. I'm hearing you're wiping the slate clean and starting all over again. So that was a very specific message for a particular Taurus out there. Let me know down below if that resonated with you, because I didn't even get through my intro. So as I was saying, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I'm going to pull a 9-card spread, clarifiers, and because we have, depending on when this goes up, full moon energy in Aries, as well as I believe it's the new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio a few weeks afterwards. And thankfully we're out of Mercury retrograde. Depending on when you're catching this, you may still be a little bit in the shadow period. I did not write my notes. Pluto goes direct. Yeah, so a lot of astrological stuff going on. So let's get to it, my spooky friends. I hope your October is going amazing. 9-card spread for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Make sure you check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, or your other aspects, so you can get a clearer picture of what the month has in store for you. Make sure you guys give this a thumbs up, guys, and make sure you also have your notifications turned on. Now that my classes are over, I will be going live on a weekly basis. I think I'm going to make it on a Tuesday, so make sure you check that out. I will probably post it up in the community tab what my live schedule will be like. So let's see. Let's get to it. 7 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Tower card, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Wow, look at that, 5 and 6. Knight of Coins. So you go from the page to the Knight. And then Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. So a lot of, you know, financial stability, the little luxuries or big luxuries of home. Very much stable home environment. If you have children that are involved in the situation, if you're a parent or you're just taking care of children, some of you may be working with children. You may, you know, work as a teacher, a mentor, a counselor, a daycare worker, whatever it may be. I do get this energy of a lot of kids, like little ones around you. I'm also hearing for some of you maybe fostering children, whatever it may be. I do feel that prominently you are putting the needs of the children on the forefront. If this is something that you are reaching towards, a goal, you want to have a family, you are moving towards a goal of expanding your home, I just heard your reach. So you may be working in a specific field that you feel like, you know what, it's time to reach the masses. It's time to level up. I do get this energy of big life changes. There is a part of you that is almost second guessing and wondering, can I make this happen? Do I have what it takes? I want to say Virgo had a similar message. I did Virgos a few days ago. So if you have Virgo in your chart, you might want to check that out. And my dryer just went off, so some of you may have heard that buzzing noise in the background. So definitely check out the Virgo reading, even if you don't have it in your chart, as it's telling me that it may resonate with you also. So 7 of Cups, Page of Coins, and the Tower card. In the beginning of the month, you have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You may have fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I generally read the Queen of Wands as Aries, but it could also, you know, say that full moon in Aries, you may have done some manifestation work, some clearing, or there's something that did affect you at that time. And I don't mean it in a negative way, but rather may have brought in some clarity about what you need to leave behind, clarity about, am I making the right choices? What are my next steps? Maybe I've been making baby choices and now it's time for me to level up, going from a page to a knight. Because, you know, page, you're thinking about the ideas, you're thinking about your next business goals, your next steps, you know, what can I do? Maybe you've started a little bit of a research, but you're not setting forth the time, energy, effort that it can be, right? For example, you're thinking about, you know, upgrading a degree, right? Maybe you've got an associate's, you want to go for your bachelor's. Maybe you've got a bachelor's, you want to go for your master's. You want to get into some graduate program, right? So maybe you've been thinking about it and you're number crunching and you're trying to figure it out. Can I do it? Will I make it all work? I've got a lot on my plate. Can I handle it? Can I balance out everything out? You really literally go from, it's just been a thought that's been, you know, in the back of your mind for a few months, probably even since the summer. And, you know, now you're putting forth the action, the inspired action. Now I get the feeling that someone here may have had some sort of premonition, some sort of vision, some sort of dream, that almost as though it was just an idea that popped in your head where you finally got all the pieces of the puzzle and you just said, oh my God, I could see how this is going to work. I could see how this is going to happen. And it does feel almost earth-shattering like. And it's like this energy of like shock, awe, excitement. Like, can I get this done? Oh my God, what if I can? Can I do it? And it starts to, you know, creep in more so as excitement instead of doubt. It's no longer like, if you had a little bit of a doubt, like maybe you needed a little bit of reassurance. Maybe you were feeling like, I don't know, the numbers aren't adding up, or I feel like I don't have the big picture yet. Sometimes you don't need the big picture. Sometimes you just need to immerse yourself and as you start moving your energy towards, you know, getting started, towards uplifting whatever it is that you needed to uncover to move on to the next level, the universe will start laying out the pieces for you, right? And, okay, I just heard follow the yellow brick road. Okay, so for some of you, that is significant. I know I love that movie. That is definitely one of my favorite movies. I know there's a lot of like spiritual aspects in it as well, but I'm definitely hearing follow the yellow brick road in that movie, in The Wizard of Oz. And if you haven't seen it, my God, where have you been? But definitely watch it, okay? You're going to need a few hours to really get into that movie. You know, it's in the beginning, if you recall, it's like a spiral walkway. The way it is, it's like, oh, okay, follow the brick road. And it's only like a few steps. And she starts following it. And she starts following it. And then before you know it, it just looks like one big open road. But you know, it literally leads her to where she's been trying to go, right? And it starts leading her down that path. As she's following it, she's uncovering more pieces of that puzzle, right? Anyway, that is of significance to some of you. Follow the yellow brick road for whatever reason. That is what came through. I don't remember how these cards were, so I'm sorry. I think that Temperance card was there. So middle of the month, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Coins. So I really get this feeling of, I've got to do better. I've got to do more. It could be childhood issues, right? Like, I want to be in a better place than my parents were growing when I was growing up, right? Like, you know, I'm hearing my parents sacrifice so much for me to have these opportunities. And man, regardless of where you are on your path, there is no timeline. There is no, oh, you should have had it done by this age or that time, or, you know, yeah, we all have these ideals of like, oh, I would love to be, you know, married before 30 and things like that. And then you're like 40 and you're like, why the hell am I still single? Why the hell am I not married with kids yet, right? Do not put that pressure on yourself. Those are societal pressures. Those can also be traditional family pressures that, let's face it, 10, 20, 15, even 30, 40 years ago, whatever it may be, may have been the norm, but times have changed so much. So I feel like if there's a little bit of that sorrow feeling is what I'm feeling here. Like some of you are feeling maybe like, am I a disappointment? Have I not done enough? I need to do better, you know, for my children, for my family, for my future children, if you haven't had any yet. But I do get this energy of healing the inner child that allows you to really have faith in yourself. So again, I'm going back to, if you work with children, I'm getting that you, and don't take this personally, but I'm getting that you really going above and beyond to truly heal your own inner child allows you to be at like this optimal level. Like I'm seeing like this fierce, badass energy, okay? I get the feeling that children already look up to you. So whether that's nieces and nephews, whether that's in your community, maybe you work at a popular store or hangout, you know, there's always like that one popular store or restaurant or wherever the kids like to hang out at, teenagers or whatnot, you know, and I feel like you've got almost like this following, or you've got, you know, children that feel comfortable around you, right? And sometimes you even doubt yourself, like, why do they trust me, or why do they like me? Why not? Why are you questioning that? I do get this energy of like, you know what? It's time to show up and show out, right? And so I do get this energy of you feeling like this overwhelmingly happy energy. I think that you have thought, again, that energy that I said, some of you have been feeling of, at this age or by this timeline, I should have done XYZ. I should have already been here. I've taken my time, and I was, you know, expecting high-end results when I was giving low vibe energy, or maybe I was, you know, attached to low vibe energy and I was expecting the best, right? It's kind of like doing half-ass work, expecting straight A's when you're in school, right? And, you know, some people can bullshit their way through a lot of things and still get ahead in life. And then there are those that are like, okay, Spirit is saying, listen, you are not one of them, because you are better than that. You can do better. You're worth, you know, achieving more without having to put yourself in a situation where people are like, wow, you are pretty lazy, or you are pretty half-assed. No offense to anyone, but I'm hearing it that way, right? Like, I feel like you have seen people that have done, you know, the bare minimum and yet somehow get ahead in life. And you're like, here I am working my ass off. And like, hello, why am I still where I'm at? You know, you're putting forth way too much of that struggle energy. That's exactly what you need to let go of. And you need to just open up your arms wide and let the universe know, I am ready for an easy life. I'm ready for an easy path. Align me to what I am meant to do, who I'm meant to be with, who I'm meant to cross paths with. Align me with the best possible outcome, the best possible income, the best possible future, what, you know, my life path, my soul path, my life partner, whatever it is that you have been trying to go for. If you feel like you've been under a lot of stress and things haven't been working out for you, and you've had a lot of roadblocks along the way, that is how you let the universe know, listen, I no longer need to suffer or have heartbreak or, you know, another painful karmic lesson just so that I can get to a point in my life where I can say I've achieved something. I am now ready to achieve with ease. I am now ready to step into a life of ease, a life of whatever it may be, wealth, privilege. You know, I'm hearing some of you just are like wanting to even change your luck, wanting to feel like for once in your life, things are finally always lining up for you and going your way. Okay. So I definitely get that feeling of you're in, it's like it's buzzing around you and it's waiting for you to just harness that energy and step into it, because you do have the Temperance card here and the Queen of Wands that was at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups was right underneath that. And oh my God, so is the World card. So yeah, Ace of Wands as well. I'm telling you, It's about you harnessing that energy and stepping into your highest power, you know, the highest and best version of you. And it's time to connect with that highest version of you and ask the universe, ask your higher self, all right, I see you, boo. I see what I can be. I've got greatness in me. Help me step into that. Help me align with that with ease, without any painful lessons, without any more heartaches. You know, I've learned all the karmic lessons that I've needed to learn. I've shed all the different painful layers of my life, of my past, you know, whatever it may be that you've gone through. And now you are ready to step into who you are meant to be, the life you're meant to have, or the life that you're meant to create, or the career, or whatever it is that you are dreaming for yourself. I definitely get that energy for you. It is doable. It is, you know, something that you can most definitely step into for yourself. And I'm here for it. I love it. I just absolutely love it. This is the Moonology Oracle card. Again, full moon, new moon, whatever, whenever you catch this, these are the cards that will apply to you or resonate for you in the month of October. So, full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. I literally just said that, right? I literally just said the energy is buzzing around you, right? It is buzzing around you, and you literally just have to harness it within your own power. Take hold of it and step into that new energy, that new light. And look at that, a fiery climax approaches. I am telling you, if you've got Virgo, and even if you don't, just check out Virgo's reading, because those messages may resonate as well. And so when I was saying that you've got this, you know, fiery energy, you know, buzzing around you, this is literally how I saw it, right? Like just all this fired up energy. And absolutely, you know, I'm hearing like some of you have felt a bit intimidated, like if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen type thing. And maybe you have felt intimidated in the past by people, places, things, opportunities, where you're almost like trying, like one foot in and 1 foot out, and then suddenly things feel a little heavy, things feel a little too hot to handle, and then you run back to your comfort zone. A spirit is saying, no, none of that, no more. That was, you know, you trying to stay in stagnation, in a level of comfort, and you are no longer that person. You're ready to take on whatever the universe has in store for you. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Release, I love it. And resilience. And I said it in the beginning, some of you have been through some tough lessons, some tough times. Moving forward here, I do get the energy of whatever you have felt that has made you stronger than you've had to be. The lessons, again, I'm hearing hot water. Maybe you have felt like the lessons have made you feel like you've just been simmering in a pot of hot water, boiling water, that you're just like, I'm toast, I'm cooked, I need to get out of this situation. I need to, you know, release it once and for all. It's made you very, very strong and resilient. And I hate to say it, because I feel like someone here has been saying, oh, it builds character. Listen, if you feel it has added to your outlook in terms of in a positive way, then that's great. Embrace it, release the hardships, release the negativity, and learn from your lessons and keep moving forward. Take the good from the bad. However, if you're in this mindset of like, bad shit always happens to me, things never work out for me, you know, I don't even want to say those words, because, you know, words are like spells. You will manifest that. And I'm definitely not saying that in my, you know, my energy, my tone, but I feel like there is someone here that has that in their mind. You definitely got to like stop yourself, pump your brakes, slow your roll, and be like, cancel, clear, delete. I no longer resonate with that. That is not for me. Perhaps at one point in my life, yes, that is where my mind was, but I will no longer come from a place of lack. I come from a place of, and then fill in the blank, wherever you feel. Yeah, look at that. deceit and happy family, the energy oracles for the month. So I do feel as though for some of you, you have, I hate to say this, this is not for everyone, but this is a very specific message, right? If you've been in a toxic relationship or a karmic relationship or like back and forth type energy, I do feel like someone here, you were either in a relationship for money or someone was in a relationship with you for money to see what they can get out of. You may have been married, maybe you currently are married, you have children together. I get this energy of cheaper to keeper, right? So for some of you, it's one of those of like, I don't want to go through this hassle. I don't want to go through divorce. I'm just going to like carry on and pretend like we're living a happily ever after Instagram life, right? So the whole world can think that we're a-okay, but in reality, you're putting on a brave face. It's draining, it's exhausting, and really, I hate to break it to you, but that's not really putting on a brave face if you know that it is wearing you down on an emotional level, confidence, and financial, right? I feel like this is someone who may be toxic, and I feel like your goal has always been to have this happy family dynamic, and you're thinking, you know, where did I go wrong down the line? You know, if I could take it back, what would I do? But it's not about trying to, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda and stay in that energy, but rather how are you going to make the necessary calls, the necessary changes moving forward? Stop deceiving yourself and pretending like everything is a-okay when it isn't. Okay, so this is the Hocus Pocus tarot deck. I've got a lot of new decks. I will be rotating through the month of October, November, maybe even December, and so especially in the month of October. So this is the Hocus Pocus tarot deck. I haven't used it quite so much yet. I'm still playing with it, and so the cards still kind of stick together. So let's see if I can pull a few cards here for the conclusion energy. What else, Spirit, what else can you guide Taurus in? What do they need to know moving forward? I'm hearing if some of you dabble in magic, spells, chaos magic, may work for you this month. Now, I don't normally work with, I'm not the professional when it comes to this stuff, but chaos magic and the eclipse energy, I don't know how that goes. Sounds a little bit explosive, but some of you may be dabbling into that within this month. So Queen of Pumpkins, Knight of Potions, so that is you know, Knight of Cups, that is a repeated card here. Queen of Pumpkins is the Queen of Pentacles. So now you have the Page, the Knight, and the Queen of Pentacles, the Star card, and Two of Potions. That's Two of Cups. So, you know, I'm definitely feeling as though the Queen of Pumpkins, if that is you or that is someone that you are leaning towards, right? That is someone where definitely feel like this stable and nurturing and romantic energy. I feel like this person is really trying to be in a position of logic, be in a position of, you know, care and nurture and trying to really fix things. I feel like that's where, almost as though like the happy family and the deceit card, it's like, maybe if I can just love this person enough, maybe if I just pour more into this person, they'll finally see that I am their happy family. They'll finally, you know, get it together and not be so toxic or abusive and things like that. And unfortunately, sometimes love does not fix people in that way. Knight of Potions, Knight of Cups. So I do feel like there's a lot of loving energy, people coming together, and just there's this energy of wanting to heal and fix a relationship. For some of you, it is about healing and releasing the dynamic of the relationship, right, as a whole, so that you can release yourself from whatever karmic ties have held you back here. I feel the need to pull one more. There is this energy of really wanting to heal a connection, but also healing your heart chakra and not being jaded and defensive and feeling pessimistic when it comes to love. I feel like there is still a part of you that desires to have the happy family, happily ever after. And, you know, I definitely feel that for the majority of you, you've already done enough release work where you feel almost emotionally stable enough to welcome in a new partner. The Master, that is the Devil card. Speaking of toxic people, right? And the Empress. So this could be a toxic mother figure, baby mama drama, definitely. Maybe you've got a toxic baby daddy. That's very much and I got this very clearly. Temperance twice here and the Wheel of Fortune twice. But let me go back to this really quick. I get this energy of maybe like deadbeat dad. Just deadbeat in general, right? Deadbeat dad, deadbeat mom. Yes, they exist. I'm not taking sides here. But I get this energy of, look at me, look at all these pictures, very much Instagram worthy pictures, not really telling the whole story. I get that very strongly. I know I mentioned that in the beginning. I get the energy of, you know, mother or father definitely posing for the gram, right? Making it seem like I'm the best parent. Look at everything I do for this, you know, for this child, these children, whatever. I definitely feel like it's pretty sad that it's almost like a battle of who's the best parent over social media. But there's a big change that I'm feeling within this dynamic, within this connection. And it's been a long time coming. I even feel as though some people are like, I don't know what to believe anymore. So-and-so says that they're dealing with this and that, and then I see their IG, and then I see their whatever, and I see a whole other different story, right? Ace of Lightning, which is the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Lightning, which is the Four of Swords. Knight of Pumpkins, that's Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is either you or another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Definitely see Capricorn here, Aries. I see all signs here, so it doesn't matter what sign you're dealing with, but definitely feel like the truth is about to come out. And I'm also hearing the truth will set you free. It will also prevail, okay? So if you're the one dealing with someone who's making you look bad over the gram or whatever, like trying to say like, oh, they never let me see my kid or whatever, right? Baby mama, baby daddy drama, the truth will prevail and it will come out on its own is what I'm hearing. So I am wishing you guys all the best. I'm sending you so much love. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, I will be going live on a weekly basis, so make sure your notifications are turned on. And I can't wait to read for you guys again. Take care. Bye.